YouTube now. Okay. We are now live again on YouTube. I apologize for that. No more technical difficulty, hopefully. Okay, so a couple of people real quick are asking about my polo shirt. I've only, for some reason, worn this polo shirt on these chats one other time, and it's from Ralph Lauren. It's from a Pride campaign they did a couple of years ago. Okay, so here's another question that we received from Instagram earlier. PJ, how much more do you have to complete on Holiday House?
We have a lot of the stuff completed. We still have a lot to do. So we have like interior floors. We still have to finish out the trim out for electrical. We have to do all of the kitchen cabinets, the vanities for the bathrooms. We have to finish the plumbing. We have some stuff on the exterior that we have to finish. We have one more coat of paint that has to go into the house. And we still have a lot of things. Yeah. We are getting closer and closer to it being like a punch list of items, which is the fun time when renovating a property. So I would say that if we don't get it finished before the holiday season, we're going to probably pause and then it will be finished by summer. But I would love to have it finished before Christmas. I just don't know if that's possible.
I know. I hope that it would be finished by Christmas. Longhorn83 over on TikTok said, have the kids ever questioned why they have two dads? You know what? They haven't. And in fact, tonight it was so sweet. Our oldest was like, can I say a prayer before dinner? And we were like, yeah, of course you can pray, like if that's what you want to do. And he prayed and he came up to me and said, do you know what I prayed about? And I said, no. And he said, I thanked God that I have you as my dads. And so they don't ever ask why they have two dads. They just know that we're their parents and they love them.
We've also been very like vocal about like how families are different.
For sure.
And explain like family dynamics for people.
Yeah.
Or to the kids. And yeah.
Exactly that too. So real quick, as a heads up, we are also live again on YouTube. Are you on the new one, Julia? Oh, fun. Okay. So for those who are just joining, our friend Julia is off camera to my right, and she is joining us here tonight. So hello. Yes. Hello. Hello. Okay. Someone asked a question on Instagram and they said, I'm fascinated by how you've built your internet presence. Can you talk a bit about it?
Go for it.
I was hoping you would take that one. Yeah, so we have been doing social media since 2015. It started out as an Instagram account and we were wondering what to call it. And my younger sister was like, what if you called it The Property Lovers?
Hey, Libby, thank you for the follow over on TikTok.
So sweet. And she's like, what if you call it The Property Lovers as a joke, my younger sister, as a pun on the Property Brothers? And we were like, yeah, that's kind of silly and funny, so let's do it. And then it kind of stuck. And then it just started kind of gaining some traction. And so we kept doing it. And we were contacted by a production company from who wanted to shoot a show for HGTV. And so long story short, we had a show that premiered in 2017, a pilot. And from there, it just kind of snowballed. I think that everything was so new.
We kind of like got into social media. Well, I say at the perfect time, but the TikTok era has also created another perfect time, like 2020.
Yeah.
Getting on social media or getting on TikTok specifically during like 2020 through like even now, people have really been able to like generate a following.
Yeah.
How old are you? So I am 37.
I'm 32. So yeah, it was, I don't know. We just, Glenn the gay guy said, Mama Lila is back to Dateline. Yeah, I know. I was afraid she might've fallen off.
Oh, did she say that? She must have said something.
Or maybe she said, I'm leaving to go to Dateline, maybe on the last one. So my mom was probably gone. So yeah, okay. That answers that.
How did you guys meet? We met at a mutual friends get together.
Okay, PJ. Someone wants to know your diet and exercise routine because PJ is looking good and thick. Their words, not mine.
I during the pandemic I've always been into fitness since I was probably like 18, and during the pandemic I took a break from it just like everyone else because I was home a lot. And recently, I'd say in the last like year or so, I've gotten back into it. I try to like commit to like 4 days, at least 4 days in the gym, maybe 5, and usually do like either a 30-minute to an hour workout when we go to the gym. And then I also like to do some cardio from home. So I'll do like a jog or a run. I try to run at least a mile 5 days a week.
Yep. He works out a bunch. A couple people are mentioning on TikTok this polo shirt. Again, it is from a Ralph Lauren Pride campaign a couple years ago. Julia loves this shirt.
Imagine that.
And then someone said, Derek over on YouTube said, are you guys on Facebook as well? You know what? We are on Facebook, Derek. We post on Facebook. Yeah, we're under the Property Lovers on Facebook. And Facebook is alive and well. It's wonderful. I love Facebook. Hello, Nicholas in England. He said it's a bank holiday in Warwickshire.
It takes me YouTube.
Someone asked, I can't remember what it was.
Said, can we get a shirt with Josie on it?
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine?
And then Josie all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Josie the pig is still here. She's still at our house in town. We have moved her into like this area. She's been on our back porch for the last 2 months, but she needs more like ground interaction. So I have her in our yard currently.
You do?
Sapna said, do you guys ever rewatch old vids? And if so, any faves?
It is. I probably enjoy like watching our vlogs from when we travel because it just brings back like all the memories of like getting to experience different places that we haven't been to.
Yeah.
Especially like whenever we aren't traveling as much as what we were during that period. But I agree. We do enjoy watching the travel vlogs. I like watching the travel vlogs, but I also like watching the ones when we like with the kids. Like when we first got them, even though their faces are blurry because they were still in the foster care system, so we had to blur their faces. But Chris B over on YouTube, Julia is dying about your comments about Josie merch and take my money.
Someone said, don't you think wearing the LGBT shirt is too much? I don't know what they mean. Too much what? Too much color? It's out of my color palette. I
did realize like I changed my shirt twice before we started and I wouldn't have worn this. I didn't think about like this. It's very similar. The stripe on the stripe.
Oh my God, it is. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Like if we didn't get the brothers or lover question.
Yeah, a couple people have already said that. Do y'all trim each other's body hair? Liz wants to know. We do actually. I shave his neck all the time. Hi, Tristan Silva. Oh my gosh, Tristan. He's so funny. Do you remember him last week? He was like cracking us up. Chris B over on YouTube said, I actually think that shirt is understated and classy. Thank you. I think it says something on the back.
Very much.
Oh, no. It's not. We have this, they sent us a crew neck sweatshirt, and on the back of it, it says together in big dot font letters. It's really pretty. Okay, so Junior Sanchez on YouTube said, Thomas, have you finally listened to Olivia's new song and thoughts? So last week when you asked me that, I thought you were referring to Vampire. But now I know that she has another new song out called Bad Idea, right? And have I listened to that song?
No. I'm just kidding. He has.
If you follow us on TikTok, you'll know that I listened to that song because I lip sync it.
That's a good compliment. Your Sense8 movie.
Where's that?
Random, I just wanted to Sense8. I just watched Sense8 and I'm in love with your love more than ever.
Aw.
It
That
surely
is so
remains-
sweet.
It reminds me of you both and how you make it special for you both and each
Aw.
other.
What platform is that on?
Instagram.
Instagram. Yeah, Julia was reading a comment someone left on Instagram about Sense8. We loved that show. So thanks for thinking of us because we adored that show. Real quick, Lou over on TikTok said, who is Thomas and who's PJ? I'm Thomas. He's PJ. So yeah. Lane said you have to really trust someone to let them shave your neck. That's true. Although he doesn't really have many other options here.
Hey, Clinton. Welcome to the live.
Kenny over on TikTok said, do you listen to Taylor Swift?
Yes, we do.
The real question is, do we listen to anything else?
I have gotten to the point in my life where I only listen to Taylor Swift right now.
Yep. Exactly. Jay said, do the girlies listen to Blackpink? Is the Pope a Catholic? Of course we listen to Blackpink. Pink Venom is my song.
Favorite Taylor Swift song? I can't answer that one because I don't have one right now. 2 weeks ago it was Wonderland, but that was a new one for me. Before that it was Castles Crumble.
That was your favorite Taylor Swift song, Castles Cumberland?
If you had asked me 2 months ago, it would have been my favorite one at that time. My favorites happen when I'm feeling them in that moment. So my favorites change constantly. Your favorite stays the same, I'm assuming. So what is your favorite Taylor Swift song?
My favorite stays the same. I mean, you know what? It's the same reason that I answer whenever they say, what is your favorite Taylor Swift album? And I always answer Red. And it's like, do I enjoy listening to Midnights more than Red right now? Yes, I do. Because I've listened to Red for 10 years. But I have to say it's All Too Well and State of Grace. It's like a tie. Those two songs and Holy Ground. It's like, I don't know. To me, it's just like, it's like everything that she is so good at doing, which is like evoking of certain feelings in you and then catching you with those catchy hooks. And it's part melancholy and it's part like happy. And like, I don't know, to me, those are perfect Taylor Swift songs, State of Grace and All Too Well from Red.
Would y'all ever move to the Northeast over on Instagram? We actually very much considered that back in like 2020, 2021.
Moving where?
To the Northeast, I guess, of the United States. But yes, we were looking at houses. We never actually went and toured any houses, but we were considering.
We found so many like gorgeous stone farmhouses. Yeah. Someone mentioned This Is Me Trying on TikTok, which is my favorite song from Folklore. And I feel like it's such an underrated song and no one ever mentioned that song, but it's my favorite song. Poignant Life over on TikTok. Instagram said, can you guys sing Adele's One and Only? Absolutely. I know every single word.
How does it go?
Dare you to let me be one and only. I know first verse, second verse, chorus, bridge. I love that song.
Where in Tennessee are you guys? We live outside of Chattanooga, Tennessee, which is the southeast corner of Tennessee. We're like 2 hours north of Atlanta, Georgia, and 3 hours southeast from Nashville.
Tristan.
What?
He is throwing shade on Ralph Lauren. No, the thing is, we have worked with Ralph Lauren quite a few times, and all of them were outside of Pride. All of them were outside of Pride Month. So they work with LGBTQ plus creators outside of Pride Month. And actually, we've talked about this before, so I can say it again. This campaign that we were shooting with them actually did not get to go live. So we shot the content, but it was not the right timing because it was, I don't know. Should I say all that? I'm not going to go into detail, but it was bad timing, politically wise. And so we never ended up going live with this content.
Tony asked, did you finish your book yet?
I have not finished Red, White, and Royal Blue just yet because I either read it late at night or early in the morning. I'm halfway through it though. I'm on page like 200 or something.
Thank you, Ashley, for the follow over on TikTok.
Oh, cool. And Ty.
Wait, is that a mosquito?
No, I think it's a fly.
No, that's a mosquito.
Is it? Did you get it?
I think so.
Oh my God. You need to go wash your hands. Did you really get it? No.
Yeah, I got it.
Sai over on YouTube said, PJ is just my type. Do you have a gay brother?
I don't have any brothers. Are you brothers? We are not brothers. We are husbands.
You know what's so funny?
What's your song as a couple? Enchanted by Taylor Swift.
Do not even get me started.
No. I don't listen to shit.
Okay, hold on. That has been my song for PJ for over 10 years.
You do know how to song, don't you?
I do have a song.
He does have a song, but he's like never claimed it. I'm always like, it's my song.
I've never claimed.
You've like never
Enchanted.
claimed. Yeah. Which like, I'm not shading him. Like, I'm actually really happy that he just said that because it brings me joy. But what?
I've become a Swiftie in my older age.
Yeah.
And
Oh, please.
I claim it now. My
Yes.
song that I used to say was Better Man by,
Yes.
do you know who?
Ray LaMontagne?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Ray LaMontagne. Yeah. Yes. So Enchanted, listen, if you haven't heard Enchanted, it's the only song that she performs on her Eras tour from Speak Now, which is not a coincidence. I think she did that just for me. And it has been my song for PJ since
This is for Sapna.
it first came out. Oh, there's Alistair. Yeah, put him away before he jumps on my back again. If you listen to the lyrics for Enchanted, it really does describe the first night that we spent together and the lyrics. And it's just like, you know, the uncertainty, like, please don't be in love with someone else. It's just like, it's so good. So Reagan said she sings Long Live too. I think that's a surprise song, or it must be new Reagan because she did not sing that whenever we went to the Nashville one. Yeah, so that's our song. So guys, if you were tuning into our Vino Vent a couple of weeks ago, our cat Alistair jumped on my back during the live chat and like stuck to me by clinging on for dear life. And I'm praying that does not happen again. You can go back and watch it. Yeah, if you guys go to our YouTube or Instagram, you can like go back and see the moment. It's like 2 weeks ago, towards the end, there's like 5 minutes left and he jumps on my back and I'm just like this and he's just like hanging there.
What kind of pig is your pig? So our pig is half miniature potbelly pig, and her mom is a miniature potbelly pig at the farm, and a wild hog from the national forest behind our house showed up, and 5 months later we had Josie.
Our sweet Josie.
Happy birthday, George, over on YouTube.
Yes. Is it George or Jorge?
Maybe it's Jorge. Yeah, but it's Jorge.
Ruby Pop over on YouTube asked if we'd ever heard of I Dream of Jeannie.
We have.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Someone's on TikTok said they would not be happy if someone said that Better Man was their song for them because it's low key shady.
I don't know.
But you know
honestly.
what? Hold on. I think they're referring to Taylor Swift's song Better Man.
Oh, no.
Because that is shady. Where she's like,
I don't know. I would have to. It's been so many years since I've listened to that song, but
no, yours is sweet.
okay, you would know. You know lyrics. I don't remember.
No, the one by Ray LaMontagne is actually a really sweet. Oh no, PJ, I'm sorry. You did pronounce it correctly. It is George.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Derek over on YouTube asked what kind of movies we like and what was the last movie that we watched together.
So we just this is tea. This is Vent tea.
Ooh, okay, pour the vino.
We just watched a really good movie. It didn't do very well in the box office. Thomas told me.
Listen to you.
I only know that because Thomas told me that today. I don't remember the name of the movie. Oh, it was Flash. We watched it today and yesterday, and it was really good. However, the tea is that one of the main actors is Ezra Miller.
The main actor.
He's one of them. There's
He's
several.
The movie's called The Flash, and he is the Flash.
There's a lot. There's a lot of drama with him right now, or really like the last maybe 4 years. And if you research it, it is insane. It is the tea.
They go by they have a lot of issues that they need to work out behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I look over today, we finished it today, and I look over and PJ's literally crying at one scene. And I mean, you cry in movies sometimes, but it has to be you have to be really into the movie.
Yeah.
I know that's what is so. Yeah, David on TikTok said Ezra is so good, but yes, there's a lot of drama. They clearly need help with stuff. And they do. And it's so sad because you watch them on screen and they're so talented. And then you think of all the controversies off screen and you're like, how is this possible? But yeah, it was.
If you're going to watch the movie and you don't know about the drama, I would watch the movie first.
Yeah.
And then read about it, because knowing about it first and then watching the movie really tainted how I perceive the movie. But yeah, lots of drama with him.
Which is so sad. Yes. A lot of people have also been asking if we have seen Red, White, and Royal Blue. And someone said, did PJ cry in Red, White, and Royal Blue?
I honestly don't remember.
I don't think I cried. Was there a sad part?
Wait, so what movie did you cry in?
The Flash.
Okay.
I just teared up on one part.
Yeah, it was sad. We loved Red, White, and Royal Blue. It has now become my new background movie. So if I'm working or if I'm just sipping coffee, it's going to be going on in the background on mute. It's just such a cute, I don't know. I love romantic comedies.
Yeah. You've been wanting them to have a comeback for years.
I have. And what is my favorite romantic comedy that I watch all the time while I cook? Pop quiz.
Something's Gotta Give.
No.
Shallow Hal.
Oh my God. What?
It's complicated.
Close. Okay, you're getting more. Yeah, I do. It's complicated sometimes. No, what is it while I'm cooking in the kitchen?
Julie and Julia. Julie and Julia.
Julie and Julia. Yes. That is my favorite romantic comedy of all time.
What's your take on The Holiday, Thomas? Carlos wants to know over on TikTok.
What's my take on it? That it is one of the best romantic comedies of all time.
The Holiday.
Oh my God, I am so sorry. The Holiday, it doesn't get much better than The Holiday at Christmas. So every single Christmas we watch 2 movies. Okay. We watch The Holiday with Jude Law, Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet, Jack Black, and then we watch The Family Stone. And The Holiday is just such escapist TV. It's the interiors are perfect. The hair is perfect. Jude Law's perfectly tan skin in the middle of December is beautiful to look at. And it's just all of the score by Hans Zimmer is stunning. it gets your heart racing. I could literally talk about this. Someone needs to ask another question because I'm going to keep talking about this. I could go on and on. It's such a good film. We watch it every single year. I love it.
The Devil Wears Prada, though.
Oh my God.
And then
Don't get me
Family
started.
Stone. Let's go.
Okay, so the Devil Wears Prada. I can quote the entire thing from front to back. A flawless movie. Whenever that came out, Anne Hathaway got a lot of shit because everyone said that Meryl Streep upstaged her, which is true in so many ways. But like, I think that Andy is very underestimated, that character. Nate was awful. We all know that. But yeah, and then The Family Stone. The Family Stone is one of my favorite movies of all time. It is so good. I watch it year round, not just during Christmas. I love everything about it. I have for 17 years. Okay, PJ, you need to talk because I'm getting off on a tangent again. We did this a couple of weeks ago. Whenever someone asked me about something that I liked.
Opinion on Call Me by Your Name. We both loved it.
Yeah, that's another movie though that, if you know the backstory, it kind of taints stuff. The backstory of the actor.
Mm-hmm.
Brett over on TikTok said, Thomas, we love your tangents. Thank God. Okay. Oh, sorry.
There's a reason he only does that to you.
I know. Put him away. He needs to go in his room. Tom Birch said Timothée Chalamet is immensely talented. I have to agree. Yeah, I have to agree. He is incredible. And we love Timmy.
Did y'all go to college? We both went to college. We went to the same college, and we went to the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
We did. Oh, Giuseppe is on here on Instagram.
George said that he bought 3 of the Hollister shirts that I had.
Oh, of course.
Is that about Halloween? What are y'all going to be for Halloween? I don't know. I definitely want to dress up. We dressed up last year and it was fun. So I want to do that again. I kind of planned out my Halloween costume like a month before Halloween. So I want to.
Yeah, yours was so good last year. I was thinking that we should be red, white, and royal blue.
Oh, that would be cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be so fun. Ralphie asked what we were last year.
Last year, I was an elf from Lord of the Rings.
Well, you were
The elf.
Legolas, yeah. And I was Peter Pan, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be fun to be red, white, and royal blue. And I mean, I think I would be Alex Claremont Diaz, and you would be Prince Henry. Because you have lighter hair than me.
That tracks.
And you're taller than me, and Prince Henry's taller. Ooh, someone on Instagram said tonight it's my birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So Derek over on YouTube said, do you guys like horror movies? No.
I missed your handle because it's already gone, but somebody on Instagram asked, where are your next travel plans? We have something potentially planned for either September or October, and I think we're going to be going west from where we live in Tennessee. It'll be in the United States, as far west as you can go. Well, no, I take that back. Almost as far west as you can go. Somebody on TikTok asked if we were fighting.
I just saw that.
No.
Oh my goodness. You know what? I can't imagine fighting before live. However, BTS, we did fight before live one time, like 4 or 5 years ago. Do you remember? It was so awful. And it was like 2 minutes before we were going live. And I was like, I'm not going live. I'm not doing it. And you were like, we have to do it. We already told everyone we're doing it. And I was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go live tonight because the fight was like that intense. I don't even remember what it was about, which obviously means it wasn't important, but I do remember that. We were in the office.
I don't remember. We are not brothers. We are husbands.
I know that question.
Is somebody keeps asking if we are planning on seeing the movie Bottoms?
Oh.
Is that a real movie?
So listen, it's a real movie. It's on Prime. I don't know anything about it, but because we posted about Red, White, and Royal Blue one time or two times on Instagram, we keep getting like suggestions because Prince Henry is in that movie. I don't know what it's about though.
We also keep getting asked about the Trump mugshot. I don't really care much about Trump at all. Seeing the mugshot, I was like, yes, but
yeah, we felt joy finally seeing that mugshot. It's been a long time coming, but
you and me.
Thomas over on YouTube said we need to see Josie. You know, she is too far away tonight.
She is in our side yard, and I ain't gonna go get her tonight. I might.
Zodiac signs. Okay, so fun
okay, I'll
fact.
get Josie while you do that.
Oh my God, are you really gonna go get her? So fun fact, we're not super big into zodiac signs. All of our friends are. They seem to be. Are you? So what's my zodiac sign? He is a Gemini. PJ's or Julia's calling PJ out. He is a Gemini. What is mine? Do you know? I'm March 30th. My birthday's March 30th. So tell me what my zodiac sign is. Brendan guessed it.
Aries, that's it.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, it is an Aries.
So actually, Aries is my love match.
Is it? That's why we get along so well.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm an Aries.
I think so, for sure.
You know,
I'm a Taurus.
here's the thing. I'm just gonna be honest. And
I'm a Taurus.
I hope. Okay, so Ralph said, "Wait, who's Julia?" I think he joined a little bit later. So Julia is our friend. She's off camera tonight. She came over before we went live tonight and hung out with us, and so she is joining us for our Vino Vent. I'm assuming everyone can hear Josie right now. Okay, I'll be right back while you show Josie.
So this is Josie. She's getting so big.
Can you say hi?
What do you think about? What do you think about? Huh? What do you think about? She is so big. So that is Josie, our pig. We have a house in town, but we also have a farm that's about 20 minutes from where we live. And she came from the farm. How big do they get? So I'm not sure how big she will be because her mom is a miniature potbelly pig, but her dad is a wild hog, and he was a lot bigger than her mom. So I would imagine that she's going to be somewhere in between, maybe like the size of like an Australian shepherd, something like that. She is very cute, very sweet. She does not like being picked up. Does she show affection? She doesn't really. She will get like the zoomies like a dog would when she gets really excited, and she'll just like run around really fast, and then she'll get really tired and just fall over. But for the most part, she just loves to eat, and she eats all the time. She wants to eat all the time. Does she do any tricks? She will stand. She'll stand on her hind legs and get a treat, but that's about the only trick that she will do. Do you keep her in a cage or a pen? We do not. We typically keep her on the back of our porch, but I'm going to try to shift her to the yard because she's pooping and peeing on our porch, and I'm tired of cleaning it up.
Okay. I'm back. What did I miss? Just Josie talk?
Just Josie talk.
Okay.
Josie talking.
And Josie Talk and Josie Talking. Absolutely. She always has so much to say. Okay, so Bobby Strickland over on YouTube said, did you guys ever paint the rest of the kitchen black? We did. And Sapna knows my feelings about what I wish we would have done. That's all I'm going to say. Billy on Instagram said, what does she think about bacon frying? Josie loves bacon. We haven't given it to her yet because it's a freaky thought. I know. What a question. No, what did he say about you?
Who?
Brandon?
I was reading Brendan on Instagram. Are there more than one Brendan? Is there more than one Brendan? Hello, Paul on Instagram. That is sweet. I don't know what he said, but that is sweet. Okay, Tom said, Thomas, I watched Red, White, and Royal Blue. I loved the show. Yes. Love Red, White, and Royal Blue. Love the book. Love the show or the movie. So good. Okay, why don't we go back to Instagram questions and see if there's another one that we could answer.
Guys, we've got about 10 minutes left of our live. So if you have any questions you want to ask, you can send them through.
Okay, so someone on this is a question that we received on Instagram, and they said, do the kids have a relationship or any visiting from their bio family?
Go ahead.
You can answer.
We do let the kids have a relationship with specific family members. So they have a relationship with their paternal grandmother, aunt, and uncle.
Yes.
And outside of that, we don't really, they don't really have a relationship with anyone else.
Right. Yeah, but it's a great relationship, and we're big on fostering that. And so, yeah, they do. Respectfully, Mark on Instagram said, do y'all have any tattoos? And if so, what are the meanings? What are the meanings of your tattoos?
I have 0. So 0 meanings.
There you go. I have quite a few, and there's a lot of meanings behind some of them. I'll show one. It's probably backwards though. It's a P and a J. You can guess the meaning.
Will ask long distance relationship tips. That is so challenging for us because we were really never in a long distance relationship. Thomas did do an internship that was about 2 hours away. And you did that for what? 3 months?
Yeah, a couple months.
And we actually did not get along during that period. And it was a little bit before we broke up for a stint of time. So we're not the best to ask.
That was also 10 years ago. So yeah, I have no idea. Hopefully but you know what? Whenever someone asks a question that like we have no idea about, a lot of times people on here will like chime in. So hopefully someone with more experience can help out. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Josie is getting into the kids' goodie bags that they got at a birthday party yesterday. Wait, what's a TikTok challenge? A couple people are saying it's a TikTok challenge.
What is?
I don't know.
On TikTok, they're saying that?
Yeah. No, and on YouTube.
Do we do have a Twitter, but we don't really use it that often. Jimmy asked, what does PJ stand for? It stands for Paul Jasper. Hello from Colombia.
So Will Bailey asked a really fun, interesting question. Over on YouTube, they said, I know you both have probably been through things. How did you hold on to your love of people and kindness? We've never been asked that question before. What a neat question. I don't know. I think I have like an unflinching, unwavering belief that people are just inherently good. And I tend to take them for face value and believe them at their word. I don't know why. I'm not sure why. I'm almost like too, what's the word? I feel like I'm naive when it comes to people sometimes, but I just tend to believe that people are good and yeah, that we make bad choices sometimes, but that in our hearts we're good.
And I am the complete opposite of that.
Right.
You have got to prove to me that you are a good person before I will warm up to you. That's just me.
Yes, very true. PJ is the exact opposite of me, and that's okay. That is okay. What else? Derek said, Thomas, do you have a middle name? What is it? Michael? It's not Michael. That's funny that you thought that. No, my middle name is Garrett.
Are you in the kitchen? We are in the kitchen.
Yeah, we've thought about, Felipe, we've thought about doing our lives in other rooms of the house. But for some reason, we just keep coming back to the kitchen.
It's just so much easier to set it up.
Oh, and because of wine. Like we thought about doing it in the living room maybe, but I don't know.
Chris, I'm PJ.
Yeah, this is fun. This is a great. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Julia. Callum said, how long have you guys been together? We've been together. Lucky number 13 years this year. So someone on YouTube said, do you guys borrow each other's clothes?
We do. Is this yours?
No, that is yours. Those are my shorts though. And these are your shorts.
So yes.
So yes. You know what? PJ doesn't like when I borrow his clothes, but I do borrow his clothes. And we used to wear the same size.
Yeah, we don't wear the same size anymore. And
Daddy's gained a little bit of weight over the years. Daddy's gained a little bit of weight, so I don't really wear that. I mean, we do wear the same size. It's like, yeah, it's like, right. I have gained a little bit of weight over the years, so but overall, like we do wear the same size. It's just you can fit into my clothes, and anyways, hello from the Philippines.
We've reached the point in the live where Thomas is still his Vino.
How many classes do you have? 3?
No, I had
2. Me too. Sarah said, what is your favorite book of all time over on TikTok? You know, I don't know. That's such a good question, Sarah. I honestly would have to say probably the Harry Potters. They're just, I mean, they just take me places.
Yeah. I wish I was a reader. I'm not a reader. I've always said I wish I was a reader. As a kid, I wasn't read to, and I didn't read books. And so like as an adult, I also did not pick up those habits. So I just cannot get into a book. What?
Catherine over on Instagram, I said that I wasn't sure how many glasses I had, and she's keeping track, and she said you've had 3, Thomas. Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate you. Derek over on YouTube said, do you guys have separate closets or have your own closets for your clothes? LOL.
We share one closet.
We do. Our closet is color coordinated. I have for the last couple of years, but you know where I got that from?
Me.
You. Used to color coordinate your closet.
I feel like we've always shared a closet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because we've never had
a big closet,
and we've never had like a big enough house to like have 2 closets, like a his and his. My brother, you know what? My brother, who lives about 20 minutes away, has a his and her closet with his wife, and like it's amazing. I think that'd be fun.
Tristan said they actually were both in the closet at one time. Yes.
Very true. Okay, real Tyler Duncan over on TikTok said the dark side of social media influencers. Tell us Yeah, thank you. Tell us of an obsessed fan or stalker that scared you. You know what? We've actually had
We've had a few.
a few over the years, and we actually don't ever talk about them.
Yeah, but should we? Should we vent and spill the tea?
I mean, it is Vino and Vent. Do you want another glass of wine?
Let's just do the craziest one.
Okay.
The craziest one was during a time where we were considering, we were single, or like we were a family of two. It was just Thomas and I. We lived in this house.
Still married,
but we were considering kids. And we were kind of like, we were being actively like talking about it on social media. So people knew about it. And, Julia just walked by.
What did she say?
I don't know. Julia's had too many vinos tonight too. I'm so distracted.
We were talking about having kids.
Yeah, go for it.
So we were kind of discussing that on social media, and so this person reached out to us. I don't know how he did it, but he reached out to us and was talking long. It's a very, very long story, but he was talking, basically saying that he had a way. He adopted these kids in Ohio, and his family, and he and his husband. He somehow got PJ's phone number and was contacting you and was like, yeah, my husband and I
adopted through this agency, and this attorney helped us. And we just found out that the mom just gave birth to another baby. It's a little girl. He sent me a photo of the baby, and then like sent me multiple photos. And he was like, they're looking for someone to adopt this kid. The mom and dad are going to surrender their rights. And it was just like, we were in a gullible place in life. Like that would not happen today. Like if it wouldn't have happened in this time in our life, but
right.
We really wanted kids, and we were like desperate at that point. And everything he was saying made sense. And
but what's wild is we wanted it to believe it so badly that I was even texting like my older sister about it. And she was like, I don't know, seems like some red flags to me. And we were still like, yeah, like it seems kind of crazy, but we believe him. You remember, like,
yeah,
that would, like you said, that would never happen.
But then eventually I started thinking, this is kind of weird. And so then I looked this person up on Facebook, and I found them, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's a picture of our living room. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's a picture of our kitchen. And it's like, and then I was like, that's our caption, but reworded with like his name and his like husband's name, which I don't even know if his husband is real.
So basically they were like posting photos of our house, but claiming it as their own and being like, oh, look at the pictures we just hung in the hallway today. And it was like our hallway.
Yeah, it was the craziest thing. And they did somehow have ties to family members that lived close to us.
Yeah.
Like 30 minutes from where we lived. And I don't know, it was crazy. That was the craziest. There have been other situations that have happened over the years, but that was definitely the one that really stuck with us.
At one point it got to him being like, hey, like the baby is born, the judge is going to suspend the parents' rights tomorrow. Can you be on a flight to Ohio tomorrow? And we were like, yeah, like we'll drop everything and go to, like we were planning to like go to Ohio. It was just, it was so wild. And in another crazy turn of events, because I do want to mention this, we like were leaving Target on like Black Friday. I think she wants, the red.
I don't care.
Julia's getting a glass of wine. And we were leaving Target on like Black Friday, and PJ saw
Tristan said, I'm that baby.
Oh, Jesus. I thought you looked familiar. I'm the baby all grown up. PJ saw a family member because he like, whenever we found out this guy was catfishing us, he did like some detective work because he's a really good detective. And he found out that some family members of this person, and he saw we were walking out of Target and the family members walked right past us, and he was like, "Oh my God, that's so and so." We'd never seen him in real life. Like this sounded like a show or a movie. And so we went back. We were like, "All right, let's just go." And he was like, "No, no, no, I'm not letting this go." So we turned around, went back into Target, followed these people through Target, through the aisles, and being like, "Who are the?" It was a man and a woman, and he was like, "Who are these people?" And he, after like 20 minutes of following them through the store, he was like, "I have to confront them." So he confronted them, you guys. He confronted these two people that we've never met before, but he knew who they were by doing some detective work on Facebook from the guy that catfished us, claiming to have a baby for us to adopt.
I think that they actually had something to do with it as well.
Yes, I do too.
They were supposedly, it was supposedly the man's daughter and her husband. But I really think that she and her husband were also, I think it was a group of people that were catfishing us. And I don't know,
Yeah.
they never asked for money. They never asked for anything from us. So I don't know what it was about.
But basically, PJ got the girl because it was her dad who was catfishing us, but she was like, you know, in her late 20s, early 30s. Like she was old enough to know better, but he got her to call her dad and put him on speakerphone. And she, at the end of the conversation, she admitted, she was like, "My dad has done this to multiple men, gay men online." She's like, I don't know who you are, but I'm not surprised that he did this. This all happened in like the clothing aisle of Target. I will say, do not, if you ever think about crossing PJ, don't do it because he may look like he has the face of an angel, but he will take you to town. He will call you out. So, yeah, right. Yeah, there's been one too many contractors throughout the years who he has gotten onto for not doing the right thing or for getting caught talking about him. So, yeah. Yeah, what a crazy time. What a crazy time. I forgot all about that. But yeah, there's definitely been, and there's a few other times that have been kind of uncomfortable with people.
But we won't get into those.
We won't, no. That David said you look about 15 years old with the whole beard and everything. Okay, well, guys, I feel like that is it, right? It's 9:05. We've been live for almost an hour or over an hour. Yeah. Ooh, hello to Nice. We've been to Nice before. Okay, why don't we do the thing that we always do? And if we get to 20,000 likes on TikTok, we'll kiss.
Oh, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to make it more than that. We're at 13. If we get to 25, we'll do it. Little kissy kiss.
So, Julia, this is the part of the live that is so shameless. But I'm like, we've been doing this for so long that I actually don't even care.
Well, don't I get to ask a question?
Sure.
Sure.
Right. Promise what question?
Oh, jeez.
Well, you've got time because we still have.
Wait, what did you say?
I said 25,000 likes.
25,000. How old? Sorry, we had a question on TikTok that said, "How old were your kids when you adopted them?" So they were 3, 4, and 6. Now, when we got them, they were 18 months, 2.5, and 4.
That's the age of.
Yeah, and then we had right, and then we adopted them 2 years later. So yeah. The Fireside Psychic over on YouTube said it was very entertaining as always. I don't comment very often, but I was very chatty this evening, and I really appreciate all.
Aw.
Guys, can we get sentimental for a second? I'm about to. Can we? Okay. Just want to say thank you so much for spending your Sunday evenings with us, because I know you guys could be doing so many other different things, and it may not even be Sunday evening where you're at. It may be Monday morning or maybe Sunday afternoon, and it just really means a lot that you would spend an hour of your time with two guys from Southeast Tennessee. And it just means a lot to us because we've been doing this. We've been going live for the last like 5 or 6 years, and we see so many familiar names up here who've been joining us all this time. And it's like the fact that you choose to spend your time with us, and you guys teach us so much, and we learn so much. And I love this little community that we have. And it just really means a lot to both of us. And we enjoy our Sunday nights with you guys. All right. I'm done being sentimental. See, someone on Instagram said, yes, it's 4 a.m. where they are.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Bless your heart.
I know. Hope you don't have to get up early. We sure do. Our kids have school in the morning. Can we get sentimental chugs wine? Yeah.
Oh wow. Sarah said it's 4 a.m. in Saudi.
Goodbye to California Joshua on Instagram.
Oh, we're at 25.
It's 3 a.m. in France.
Okay. Oh, is it? Okay.
It is.
So, right, we're doing 25?
You got 25?
25,000?
Yay!
Yeah. You guys look like you prefer Lady Gaga or Rihanna.
No. Mm-mm.
What?
No, they're saying,
I love Lady Gaga.
yeah, I love Lady Gaga and Rihanna.
So do you.
I don't.
Okay, so Rihanna's music's good. Rihanna, not so much.
Oh,
I'm not in.
Julia has controversial opinions.
I have like songs that I like from both, but I would not list them on like a top 10.
Yes, we get some in Tennessee. Ooh, honey.
What about Beyonce?
Mm.
She's. I like
I love
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
I like Beyonce.
The thing is, Rihanna has hit after hit after hit after. I mean, she has like what, 12 number ones on the Billboard charts?
She's worth more than Beyonce.
Yeah, she's a billionaire.
Never this way like Beyonce's.
Well, it's just like her songs are so good. The same with Lady Gaga, though. Her songs are so good too. I mean, if you want to go off of like hits, though, I think that Rihanna is probably
Yes.
the best for me, just because she's more of a. Okay, here's the difference between all three of them. Rihanna is more of a singles artist. Thank you. Okay, where are you going? Rihanna's more of a singles artist. Beyonce and Lady Gaga are both album artists. Like, there's a difference. You know what I mean? Like, Jason Derulo is a singles guy. He's not an artist. He's not an albums artist. Lady Gaga and Beyonce are albums artists.
So is
Taylor Swift, an album artist. Casey Musgraves, an album artist. It's like, but Rihanna has the hits. She has the singles. And that's kind of what separates her. And that's why she has like so many number one hits.
albums?
Tristan said Joanna Supreme. Yes, it's so good. No, I mean, Loud by Rihanna is my favorite album by her. Complicated, Man Down. I will say, though, it's also kind of sentimental for us because that is the album that came out whenever we first got together. So it always reminds me. Wait, where are you going? Okay, we need to end it then if you're done. Sorry. See, this is the thing. I get on my tangents.
I get these moments all the time, and
PJ could not care. Yeah, he like could not care less about pop culture in general.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Okay, guys, listen, thank you so much. We will see you next Sunday. And thank you so much for spending some time with us. Do you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye. We'll see you next week. We'll be on
You're bigger than the whole sky.
our stories this week if you want to check in. But until next time, bye.
Bye, guys.